What's the difference between being alone and being lonely? Both of these words have a certain resonance. Maybe it's just that they both have the word lone in it. But I was curious about that distinction, especially now at a time when we're facing this change in the world because of this pandemic, where there are a lot of people who need to be at home. They need to be alone. And I was curious. So I wanted to go spelunking in words. And I was wondering if you wanted to join me. If so, come on. One of my favorite resources is the thesaurus. So out of curiosity, I wanted to pull up the word lonely and to see what kind of synonyms, what resonance the word lonely has. Lonely has resonances and synonyms of feeling forlorn, being lonesome, friendless, uninhabited, like a lonely field. Doesn't have any trees, there are no animals in it. Sequestered, where it's completely kept apart. But then there's also the word alone. Alone. Yeah, alone. That's the other word that is often associated. And this, the word alone, is unique. While lonely is a synonym that can sometimes be a resonance with the word alone, there's also this sense of empowerment that can be present under your own power, without assistance, on your own. You can go out on a limb. You can explore new land. You can discover new parts of yourself. There's the exclusively, like, I am truly alone in this field of discovering how spectacular X is. Alone and lonely seem familiar to one another. But what if alone and lonely are these two experiences that, just like leaves of a tree, they move in the wind, but the leaves do not define the wind. The leaves don't make the wind. So there are a lot of us who are being told and asked for the safety of ourselves and for others to be alone, to protect ourselves from the coronavirus and COVID-19, the disease that's associated with that. This is new, completely new. And so it's easy to feel like when we have to be alone, well, then we are told that we must be lonely. But we have our own agency here. We are able to make this choice, especially if we are asymptomatic, especially if we are not ill. We have the choice to be alone. And if we have the privilege to be able to be alone, that is some care that we can extend to others, where even if we're standing by ourselves alone, we are able to know that we stand with a community of others throughout not only our community, but our world, where we are taking care of others by taking this seriously. That doesn't seem very lonely. And that being said, it's okay if sometimes we feel lonely. We can feel lonely in a crowd. We could feel lonely all by ourselves. Our feelings are our own. And our experience is something that we can share with others. Not make others responsible for them, but to share the experience. Today, I'm feeling a little lonely while I am being alone. So what wind is rustling through your landscape today? How are the leaves of your life being affected by those winds? I'm curious. So if you're interested, if you're curious, if you want to, comment below. Let me know how you're feeling. We are in this together, which seems to be a phrase that is direct in kind of an antonym to the word alone. It's a very confusing time, and it's okay to be confused. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. And remember that I, Catherine Gabriel-Jones, encouragement coach, believe in you.